Hey, it's Michelle. How's it going? EXO came out with Monster and third album Exact. I just want to be honest with you guys. My feels for EXO have not been that strong. But after they came out with Monster, that has changed. I just want you guys to know. I also want you guys to know I won't be talking about Lucky One. I wasn't feeling that song as much as I'm feeling Monster. So let me get started. I'm going to be talking about the song, then make my way into talking about whatever else needs to be talked about. I don't know how to describe the beat of the song other than it has a dubstep sound to it and it's dope. I have been listening to Monster a lot. It's such an addictive song, and I feel like this is their best song out of all the songs they came out with. There's probably going to be some fans that don't agree with me, but that's fine. Every time I listen to the song, I always sing the woo parts and the English parts. Like, I'm creeping in your heart, babe, and creeping, creeping, creeping. I always sing those parts the most out of all the lyrics. I think that Chin, Baekhyun, and Dio have some amazing ad-libs. The way they were singing those ad-libs in this song just made me feel all kinds of way. I don't know what other way I can describe how I was feeling. Shanyeol and Sehun went hard on the rapping. I feel like this is the hardest they ever went when it came to rapping in the songs. They are updating the rapping skills, so I give you props, Shanyeol and Sehun, for your rapping in the song. I was actually doing this when they were like, hey! Well, I wasn't actually saying hey, but I was more like I will now get into talking a little bit about the members. I never thought I would find EXO attractive with bruises and cuts all over their faces and hands. I usually don't find that type of stuff attractive, but for some reason it was attractive. The way they were able to look that attractive with bruises and cuts all over their faces and hands amazed me. My biases, Chanyeol and Lay, were looking fine as heck. Like, I loving Chanyeol's red hair, Lay black hair. They look so good. Lay was killing that choreography. I feel like every member was killing that choreography, but there was some who were killing it even more, like Lay, Kai, Sumin, and Soho. Soho was dabbing. He has swag. That's the swaggiest I ever seen him. Is it just me or Shin went from short to long hair to short? How is that possible? Did they do some of these scenes at different times, like different weeks or different months or different years? Let's see, what else? Back to talking about the choreography a little bit more. Every part of that choreography was my favorite and intense and powerful and amazing. I like this choreography out of all their choreographies so far. I will be showing like the parts of the choreography because this is just from my point of view what I think about the choreography. You have to see it for yourself so you understand what I'm feeling. Now moving on to the MV. There seems to be a little storyline in the MV. EXO are bad guys, or they come across as bad guys. All I know is that they killed some cops, they got beat up by cops, they got arrested and were about to go to jail, but Baekhyun bailed them out. Baekhyun was like a boss. He took off his like police hammer and said, hey guys, I bail you guys out. So I just want to point out a few things in the MV that caught my attention or I was curious about. Baekhyun was looking really sexy in a lip wing. He became my bias wrecker. Kai is my bias wrecker, but he kind of became my second bias wrecker. Lay was hitting a dead guy that was already dead. I'm sure he was dead. He wasn't moving. Lay, was you trying to be like cool or something when you hit that dead guy? Chill, bro. I understand you want to be cool and all, but you don't have to hit a dead guy that's already dead. There was one scene where they were sitting around a table like bosses. That scene reminds me of The Last Supper. I don't know if I'm just imagining things, but it does. I saw there were people being blurred out. I don't understand the reason for them being blurred out. So I think I said enough about EXO Monster. I haven't listened to their album yet, but I will be doing that eventually. I want to wish EXO the best of luck on their promotions for Monster. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! Jonghyun made a solo comeback with title track She Is and forceful length